Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jatho here, and today I'm bringing you guys my thoughts on Call of Duty World War II at this moment in time. So this video is going to consist of what I think about the balancing, what I think about the maps, what I think about the gameplay, and so on and so forth. This is mainly going to cover multiplayer. So like the online aspects, like the war game mode, the normal game modes that you will play in your other normal Call of Duties. But specifically in this game, or in this video rather, it's going to be just a generalization about how I feel about the multiplayer in this game. In war, there are three maps. You have Operation Griffin, Operation Breakout, and Operation Neptune. This map right here, it's Operation Neptune. This is personally my favorite map to play. Operation Griffin is okay if you're attacking, and Operation Breakout is not fun at all. My only problem, which kind of makes me want to play that map a lot less of Operation Breakout, is the fact that anytime somebody starts to take the field, or plants the bomb on the field when you're playing defense, he screams it in your ear. So, for example, I'll be playing at 2 a.m. My room is right next to my parents' bedroom. He'll literally scream, "There's a bomb planted on the field," and it'll be so loud that it makes me jump. And my mother has actually walked in and gotten mad at me because of that. So, with that being said, the game mode War is really an interesting addition to Call of Duty. This game mode is something that they've been needing to have for a while to make their game fresh, to make their game better. This addition made me feel so much more team-oriented with my, random players. Because in every other Call of Duty, there wasn't really a game mode where you had to team up with other people. It was just kind of like, hey, you guys are playing Search and Destroy. Go kill everybody. And, that's all you really did, and that was kind of boring about the game. I didn't really enjoy that about the game. I thought that was an awful, idea. You just kill it, don't plant the bomb. And, that doesn't always happen in, Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 2, whichever one that you've played that you really like. But in War, it's got a huge sense of team, and that's something that I really love about this. It makes the game so much more fun to play whenever your team is actually, cooperating and trying to actually destroy these command things. And it's really fun to make sure that, you guys can win. Because playing the objective actually gives you a decent amount of points. If you're inside of their base, killing them while destroying the objective, you get 35 points for the objective. And you also get a decent amount of points added on to the kill bonus. So I think the kill is 40, and then in certain areas you can get plus 75 for being an aggressor or a defender. I think it just depends on what part of the map or what map you are on. Because I know in Operation Griffin, if you're moving the tank in the last stage, you will get an extra 75 points while escorting the tank when you get a kill. So you get 40 plus 75. So that's 115 points for one kill. That's more than you get in Kill Confirmed, or you get in Team Deathmatch. Not more than you get in Search, because Search you get 500 because you eliminate the player from the game. That's not the point though. Operation Neptune is just, one of these maps that kind of makes you, really kind of brings the World War II theme into the game, which is what we really needed. And the fact that we actually, kind of get a feel of what World War II was like. Because if you ever played World at War, that game, one of the campaign missions, you stormed the beaches. Like, real early in the game, you stormed the beaches. And that was, my favorite mission, because I literally stormed the beaches. And in Operation Neptune, this map that's currently playing, you did that. And that was so cool. And the fact that they let you do that on multiplayer with other NPCs running up there with you. That was so cool. What they did with this game was what Call of Duty's been needing for a long time. They've been needing a good game mode, and that's what War is. So when it comes to this game mode, there is a couple things that I don't like that they can't really fix, and that's just the way that the maps flow. Now, I know I already stated in Operation Breakout how whenever they plant a bomb on the field site, they scream it into your ear. And that's no fun for anybody. I'm sure nobody wants to get screamed in the ear when there's a bomb on the field site. So, when it came down to what I didn't like about this game mode, it really came to just the maps, not the game mode itself. Now, in Operation Griffin, defending on that map is literally impossible. There's been a couple times when I've seen a defense beat the attackers. Rarely does that ever happen though. The attackers always win just because the flow of the map for the attackers is much, much, much better. The attackers have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to, you know, pushing the tanks forward, grabbing the fuel to put in the tanks, and then, you know, escorting the tank to the end of the bridge. That's so easy, because as long as your team just keeps staying on it, you just keep pushing on through, and then they have a 4-second respawn time, so if you just team wipe them real quick, they're all down for 6 seconds or 4 seconds, so you get a quick 4-second push without any enemies on the battlefield at all. In theory, if they all died at the same time, I'm saying. But, you know, when that last guy respawns, like 6 seconds after, you know, the first guy died, then, I mean, there's still another like 3 seconds that you get to push. So that's almost a free 10 seconds that you get to push the tank forward by itself. Now granted, I've never seen 10 seconds of free tank pushing at one time. And that normally won't ever happen, a team wipe that is, because you'll usually have at least one player in your team who's okay. Sometimes that happens to be me, sometimes it's somebody else, whenever I'm playing poorly. It just kind of depends on what is going on in that game specifically. So your team kind of like makes or breaks the game. Of course, you know, if it's a team-oriented game mode, it's gonna always come down to whether your team can, you know, help you out or not. But more so in this map in general. In Operation Griffin, it's so hard to play that game by yourself. You need your team to help defend. Because on the field B, if you ever want to get the fuel from the B site, don't. It's just a terrible idea. The only place you need to go is the fuel site A. Because it's open, it's quick and easy accessibility, and they can't really kill you in there because you go in there, throw a grenade, and run out. Because a grenade will get like 3 kills because grenades are easily one of the best things in this game, by far. You can get so many kills with grenades on Operation Griffin. If you're on the attacking side and the tank is being pushed down the hill towards the bridge, you can just start chucking grenades and just hoping for the best. Just keep chucking the grenades and hoping for the best. Because you'll get so many kills and it's not even fair. The other team can literally do nothing about it. That's what makes... that's what breaks the War game mode, in my opinion. The fact that you can't actually play it correctly breaks the game mode. Now when it comes to playing this game and the weapon balancing within this game, there's a little bit of the balancing that is excruciatingly painful that I just want to rip out of this game. That is the fact that shotguns have incendiary shells, that's one of them. The STG-44 is the ACR Modern Warfare 2, and the MP40 is the MP7 of Modern Warfare 3. Those guns are absolutely insanely good, and it's not fair. you'll see so many people. Well, I shouldn't say not fair, but it's unbalanced, and it's not cool that other people do that. But it's not really a good game mechanic because the entire other team will just use STG-44s and incendiary combat shotguns. Specifically the combat shotgun, that is the best shotgun. It has 6 shots, I think, with incendiary shells. And it's pump action, so it's already a one-shot. There's some other shotguns like the toggle action, which is a semi-auto shotgun. As you can see right there, I had incendiary shields, but it didn't kill him. If that was the combat shotgun, it would have murdered him. The combat shotgun is so good because it's one shot even without the incendiary shells. But you have the incendiary shells to make sure that you do kill them one shot regardless, because you can hit them and then they'll catch on fire, and if you hit them with a combat shotgun at all with incendiary shells, they're dead. There's nothing you can do. You are dead if you get hit by an incendiary shell shotgun, combat shotgun, which is the starting shotgun, I might add, which is a little unfair. Now, the only way you can get the incendiary shells on a shotgun is if you use the expeditionary class, which you have to use to get shotguns, or to help use your shotguns more. We'll get into that later. As for the STG-44 and the MP40, those guns are really, really good guns. Now, I'm not going to say that they're as bad as their predecessors that I mentioned previously, but they are really, really, really good guns. The fact that the STG has no kick when almost all of the guns in this game have an immense amount of kick, and it has a decent amount of range, is kind of mind-boggling. The fact that it's so good just kind of blows my mind. I wouldn't expect that gun to be that good, but it is, and there's nothing I can really do about it because it's got good range, it's got good damage, it's got good accuracy, and that's cool. That's fine, you know. As for the MP40, I haven't been able to use it yet because I'm not a high enough rank, but from what I can tell, it kills in about 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 shots, and it shoots at a decent, pace. As for other submachine guns, I don't think any of them will kill over 4 shots. I want to say this real quick. The worst part about this game is the grenades. The grenades are absolutely unfair and unbalanced. My fact to back this up is that I've seen multiple times bad teams win games because they're all just chucking grenades. I'll be playing Operation Griffin on stage 3, defending, and we'll be holding them off for about 3 or 4 minutes. And then they'll just start chucking grenades over the cars and over the rocks and over all that fun stuff. We literally can't play the game anymore because they just shot grenades at us so damn much. The grenades in that game are absolutely bananas. They don't make the game fun, they make it unplayable. The fact that if I spawn in, take 5 steps forward, get blown up, like, I don't know how that could be fun to you. I don't know how that's fun to anybody else. I mean, chucking grenades, look, I'm responsible for it too. I do it because it's easy free kills. That's why they do it, and I'm complaining about it even though I do it, which makes me a hypocrite, and I understand that. I'm taking responsibility. I'm calling myself a hypocrite right now. But grenades that can do that need to stop. We need to have patching on those grenades. Those grenades make this game unplayable almost. I'll be playing Operation Griffin, Operation Breakout, it doesn't matter what it is. You start chucking grenades, press RB or R1 or whatever your grenade key is on your keyboard, and you instantly just win that push. because we have a 4-second respawn time on defense, and you have a 0-second respawn time on attack. So you guys just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and then we lose because you guys just are able to beat us because you guys have more grenades and more firepower because your grenades work because we have a set spawn. You guys do not. So grenades in this game, absolutely broken and busted, and they need a patch. In Call of Duty World War II, they really refined the supply drop system. In this game, you can do contracts to unlock other supply drops, from winter currently going on right now, to rare to normal supply drops. The supply drop system doesn't really make your guns better. It can just kind of level up your division faster or yourself faster, you know, stuff like that. But nothing too crazy. It doesn't give you like a 50% bonus, it only gives you like a 10% bonus. Now, in some cases, if you get, you can get like a 10-minute boost to XP. You'll get like a 10-minute 2x boost to XP, so you can go jump in on a war and play around, and you'll get double XP for that round, for the most part. So that's pretty nice that they, you know, added that in. And the best part is that they don't actually make the game, you know, harder for the other players who don't have that stuff. The only difference is that it just changes the way the gun looks. This gun right here, the M1941, it usually has a worse iron sight than it does now. But this iron sight, it's not bad. This is an epic gun, which is the second highest rarity in the game. The highest being heroic. I've gotten one heroic supply drop item, and it was a fucking shirt. I was really pissed when I got it, because I was popping off like, oh my god, heroic, and then it hit me with a friggin' stupid shirt. I'm pretty sure it was for a class that I don't even use, like the expeditionary or I don't even know, some awful class that I don't use. And so that was kind of cool, I guess. Not really. I mean, it was a heroic. So pretty cool. But the best part about those supply drops is that they're not pay to win. You can't just pay your way to get better guns. You can pay to get better cosmetic items, which can make you look better, I guess. I'm level like 35 now, and I have one heroic and a couple epics. And you can also, you know, pay with in-game currency to get other epic items. So like I could go in and buy 10 different things, like emotes or emblems or calling cards or pistol grips or gun decals and stuff like that. I can pay for other stuff to do that. And it's kind of nice to, you know, have another option to unlock other guns. Because after you get those 10 tiers, you get the ultimate tier, which is an epic camo or an epic variant. Now, I just want to say that the spawns in this game are atrocious. I can jump into a game of kill confirmed and get spawn killed 10 times. It's awful. Some of the maps in this game don't have good spawns. They're too small to have, you know, decent spawns. On Ardennes Forest, you can easily get spawn trapped. There was another one, I can't remember the map because I kind of blocked it out of my memory because it was such an awful map. And, you know, it wasn't good. I got spawn trapped so easily, and it's just like, it's awful. The spawns in this game make me want to go insane. They're not fun. They make the game less fun. They make the game unplayable almost. It's almost like they didn't care about the player whenever they made the games. Because people can just easily rush the spawns. And even on war, you know, you have the borders that you can't cross for more than 5 seconds. You know, that's good. You know, they help, you know, decrease spawn killing. And, you know, really, whenever you spawn in, you have about, like, 5 seconds of invisibility. Which is really, you know, well done. So, good job, Activision, or whatever, Infinity Ward. You guys have done well. Or Sledgehammer, right? I think it was Sledgehammer. You guys did well on this. But it still is not a good mechanic because the spawning still doesn't work. It's awful. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me today. If you guys have any thoughts about my opinions, let me know down in the comments. And if you have your own opinions, definitely put them down in the comments as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, friends.